I'm bummed at how he's handling the current situation. I don't actually really understand how I could handle it better. I honestly think the biggest mistake I made is I said, if someone asked me if I feel guilty and I said no.
Hey, yo, yeah, you, man, wake up!
Mango just blew a point two.
That is my go.
Hey, everybody! Mango just blew a .32!
To be clear, that is dangerous. That's not good. That's not good. That's dangerous.
You know what time it is? It's time to talk about Ludwig again. Yes! Whoa! But this time we are talking about the apology or whatever that was. Before anything, yeah, I have already made a video breaking down the whole situation. So if you have missed the backstory, go check that out.
Boy, if you don't...
This isn't a recap. Warning, this isn't a recap. This is the part 2, the sequel no one asked for, but Ludwig kind of forced into existence. Because today we are talking about his response to everything. His apology, his statement, and his paragraph. Whatever you want to call it. Let's not waste time and get straight to it. So first thing, he said he talked to Mango. Yeah, apparently they had a private combo and Mango told Ludwig not to go public with it all. And Ludwig was like, alright, fair. That's the first thing he dropped on stream. Real casual, like he was ordering a sandwich. No dramatic moment, no reflection, just I talked to Mango. He said, don't talk about it and I won't. Which is fine, privacy matters, but you can't wave that flag after already throwing the dude under the event bus. Like you announce he is banned from your events while saying he doesn't want things made public? Bit of a disconnect, Ludwig. Keep in mind that Mango himself already apologized before this. He posted on Twitter that he was a drunk damn said he made people uncomfortable and that he is thinking about quitting drinking and possibly getting help. That part was handled, on his end at least. Then Ludwig shows up a week later and what does he actually say? Basically,
yep, you're banned. Have a good night.
Mango's banned from my future events. Some people told me they felt unsafe, that's why I did it. That's the main thing. Not even in a formal statement, he said it live on stream like it was a footnote. Someone in chat could have blinked and missed it. And here's where it starts to fall apart. There are people calling him out for how he handled it. Westballs, another longtime Smash player, said Ludwig allowed Mango into a bad situation, then chose to disattach from him. Kind of like throwing a party, encouraging the chaos, then calling security when it gets uncomfortable. Lauren, Mango's wife, tweeted, then deleted, that Ludwig was pushing the drinking during the stream, and then pretended like he didn't. That people were puking at the party. So it's not just one dude got drunk, the whole event was apparently messy. But you won't hear any of that in Ludwig's apology. None of that got mentioned. No acknowledgement of the role he played, no responsibility as the event host, just a vague line about not everyone was comfortable and how he is moving on, that's it. And this is where the problem really is. It wasn't just an apology that fell flat, it's the way he dodged owning his part in it. This isn't about being perfect. No one's expecting a 30 minutes YouTube documentary called My Accountability Journey. But come on! At least give people something real, something honest. Instead, he served a lukewarm, I did what I had to do, like a substitute teacher telling a kid to leave class and not explaining why. If you host a party, your friends get wasted, someone ends up banned, and multiple people say it got out of control, maybe, just maybe, you'll address that part too. Let's be real, I'm not sitting here pretending I have never made a mistake or that Mango is innocent. He clearly messed up. He admitted it himself. But Ludwig acting like he was just an innocent bystander forced to clean up someone else's mess? Nah, you don't get to run the circus and then act shocked when the clown starts fighting. So what's the takeaway here? If you are gonna lead in this space, host events, build communities, and call yourself a mogul, you have gotta be ready to handle the fallout like a real one. That means owning the part you played, not just handing out bans like event wristbands. Ludwig's response felt like a brand protecting itself, not a person trying to do right by people. And yeah, maybe that's the difference between a creator and a corporation. But either way, don't call it an apology if you are not actually sorry.